So let's all focus our attention on our breath, on breathing, and allow your attention to be there, to be here with you right now. Gather it in from all the various places where you may have been, people you've been with, places where you've been. Allow your energy, your sense of where you are to be with you right now, right in this place. Recognize that your body is breathing. Recognize that you are breathing. You are breathing. Be the one who's breathing for a moment. Just be the one who is breathing in. Be the one who is breathing out. The I that you are, just for now, is breathing. I am breathing in, I am breathing out, just like that. Nothing else that you need to do right now. You'll find, I think, that sometimes your mind will wander a little bit, and gently come back. I am breathing in, I am breathing out. So who is it that's breathing? I am breathing in, I am breathing out. And relax into that. Relax into that. Nothing else that you need to be doing right now. So open to the one that you are that's aware that you're breathing. The one that you are that's aware that you have a body and your body is breathing. And see if you notice that that I, that self, is not quite the same as the I that is just breathing. The aware I it's hard to know what the location of that even is, but you know it exists. You can say, I am aware that I have a body and my body is breathing. Some people would say that that's your mind. I am aware that there's a body that is also me that's breathing. Now, if any of this gets to where your mind starts getting confused or you're thinking a lot, let that go. Just relax into this. You just explore it with me. There's the I am breathing in, I am breathing out, and then there's an I that's aware. It is the awareness of the one who's breathing. Now, this I that's aware, this awareness, is not only aware of your body breathing, the I that has this awareness can be aware of anything where you direct your attention. So think of someone that's very close to you, someone that you care about, someone that you love. And in your thinking of them, allow your heart to open to how you feel, how your energy feels, that it's in a relationship with them. That in effect you're not really completely separate from them. There's an ongoing interactive energy exchange between you and anyone that you care about. Anyone like your family, your close friends, people you work with. And so you could begin to see that the I that you are is like a hub of a network, a web or a network of interrelated beings that aren't separate from each other. They aren't really separate. They're interrelated, all in the way that just as you're aware that you have this body that's breathing, you're aware of this energy network or web of interconnections between you and these other people that are in your life. And you feel that, you can feel that when you just tune into your heart, you tune into your senses and relax and allow yourself to open to that, open to being aware of that. This network or web is connected not only to the people in your life now, but people who have passed on. Perhaps your parents or your grandparents or ancestors. So we begin to see the self, the I that I am, as not just a single unit somehow, a body that's breathing, which you are at one level, but a hub of a web of many, many hubs, many nodes in the network that are ongoingly interchanging in energy. Like when you see pictures, animated pictures of molecules and atoms, they're all interrelated, all interconnected. So now, if you will, bring into your awareness some of the animals that are either in your life, maybe you have dog or cat or bird, or live around your house, squirrels and rabbits and deer and birds and even insects. These animal creatures also are interacting with you all the time. There's like an energy exchange going on at a very, very even material, physical level. The atoms of our bodies are constantly moving off of us and entering into the bodies of other things and other beings, other living creatures. And there is to us. That's at this just molecular, atomic level. But in consciousness, there's similarly, energetically, a web of interconnections that we can be aware of or not. The fact that we're not aware of it much of the time doesn't mean it isn't happening. See if you can get a sense of this. So it's an expansion of the awareness that changes the sense of self. It changes what in fact we think we are. And that tends to only happen if we really consciously open ourselves to it, because we've become very, very familiar with one self, one way of, well, one way of being in the world, one way of thinking about ourselves. So again, just remember your breathing. If you're starting to drift away, if these words are putting you to sleep or you're just drifting, just bring your attention here now to I am breathing in, I am breathing out. Always come back to that, because that self is very accessible, and it's gives you a sort of a ground to start with. Then you gradually expand to this more subtle sense of yourself being really a part of a web of living beings, humans, animals, and we can expand it and include plants, include the trees that are around your building or where you are, the grasses, which are, of course, probably under the snow right now, but they're there, the shrubs, the grasses, the things that have roots in the ground. And again, it's a thought, but it can become a feeling. It can become something that you literally sense. Your body is alive to it, just as if when you do literally see and touch something, your consciousness can expand to feel that now. Right in this present moment. Not a separate entity, but a being, a self that is inclusive of the web that it's a part of, web of life that it's a part of, the humans, the animals, the plants. And we have this really always ongoingly present relationship with Mother Earth, with the planet. We can't help but have that. Our body is made up of her of elements of her body. The air that we breathe is a part of Mother Earth's body. We're never separate from that. Never. We can feel separate. Our awareness can shrink down to where it doesn't seem to be part of what's going on with our reality. But in fact, right now, and that's why this is kind of an exercise to expand that sense of awareness from a single, solitary, separate, individual self to a self that is interrelated ongoingly. Some use the word interbeing. And meditate on that, what it is to be and interbe with other living things, living beings. not separate from them. So what do we feel when we open to that? What is it that comes to us? It can be many things. Some people are frightened by that degree of expanded self. It seems like you're losing yourself to some, and sometimes. And yet, sometimes, and I would encourage you to be open to this, it can feel like it helps you to feel really held and safe and a part of something you belong to, the family of living beings on Mother Earth and Mother Earth herself. With it comes a sense of responsibility, I think, too. With that awareness comes a sense of responsibility. After all, just as you're responsible for your body normally, you ordinarily think, okay, this is me, that's all I've got, that's all I am, I have to take care of me, I have to keep this self clean and healthy and so forth. But if we have this more expanded sense of self, then we have some responsibilities there for the other beings that are essentially part of us. We're part of. So again, don't let the ideas, the thoughts take you too far into planning or thinking about. Just allow the sense of this connection to grow to where you feel it in your emotionally in your heart, you feel it sensorily. The energy field that we've worked with before helps you to expand into this larger sense of self and this interrelated, interbeing self, the ecological self, some people call it, because yourself is embedded in a part of the whole ecology. The land, the water, the air, the plants, the animals, and the people as well. But not only people, not only humans. So again, breathe, be aware that breathing is happening. Be aware that breathing is happening. You don't have to try to breathe. You don't have to make yourself inhale and make yourself exhale. Breathing is happening at the same time as your awareness is increasingly allowing in this sense of being, interbeing. This larger and larger and larger sense of self. Just let that sense of expansion, dissolving almost of an old self, be acceptable. Allow it. It will feed you. And it will help you in your intentions to make the world better, because it's sort of effortless to get motivation to help yourself once you realize it's all part of you. So thank you for coming. Blessings to you all on the journey. May you be well.